Hey guys, this is Chef Dangoor with TigerChef, and today I'm going to be making some delicious, amazing Brussels sprouts, but not without the help of my 2.5-inch Millennia peeling knife. So Brussels sprouts are actually making a comeback. They used to be pretty unpopular and then they lost popularity and now they're coming back. So I'm going to tell you a couple things about it. First, you need a sharp knife. I always choose a smaller blade when dealing with smaller things. They're just easy to handle. You're going to cut off the bottom part, and you're going to take off like a couple of the leaves because you see they got like brown spots. Sometimes you'll find them like that, sometimes you won't. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to cut down the center just like that. You might have some of the leaves that fall off, these clean leaves, put them aside. You're going to want to use them later. And then boom, you're exposing the inside. That's exactly what you want to do. So I'm going to put these off to the side and we're going to do our whole batch. So the reason why I like to choose a small knife like this is so I can move fast and when I'm dealing with a lot of items. The other good thing is Millennia, I love the way that they make their handles. They actually put these little textured grips on there so your hands don't slip and they don't get hurt. So you want to do something, you want to use something that has like a lot of control. Take a small knife, and Millennia definitely has something that's very comfortable. Alright, so the first thing is you want to put a little bit of oil in here, enough just to coat the bottom of the pan. And you're going to do something weird. You're actually going to season the pan itself, and I'm going to explain to you why. And I'm just putting salt. As far as that goes, it's just salt. Okay, no pepper, no nothing else. And now you're going to lay all these guys with the cut side down. Right on here. And if some of the leaves come off, that's fine, don't worry about it. What's going to happen is this is actually going to absorb the oil and then it's going to spit it back out. Also, as you can tell, I've taken this off the heat because I'm obviously putting some down before the others and it takes a little bit of time to put this in. So I don't want some parts to overcook and some parts not to cook as much. Alright. And now that you've seasoned the pan, all that salt's going to go right into there, and that's how you season it properly. When there's not enough room, all you have to do is just give it a little shake and all of them will move to one side and give you more room. Season the top, put it back on the stove on high for about 5 minutes and then flip them over. So now I said 5 minutes. Now depending on how hot your stove is, you can tell if it's seared enough. If you look at the sides, you'll see on the sides it's already browned and we know now it's done. So what we're going to do is now we're going to flip it over and look at that. You got beautiful sear on every single one of these. So it makes for a beautiful presentation. Everybody loves the look of it. It's already salted nicely. So we're going to flip all of these over so it can continue to cook throughout the whole thing. We're going to lower the heat to about a medium and let it cook for about another minute or two or until you see that brown, come around on the side. All right, so now both sides are seared. You can see the bottom. And that's the top. We're going to take that off and we're going to put it onto our plate right now. Grab all of these guys and just put here. But we're not done yet. So now we have a nice salty flavor. Now Brussels sprouts have a very bitter taste to them. So we have the salty, we have the bitter, but when you cook it out, most of that bitter goes, but it's still, some residual is left over. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of honey on top. And it's going to make for a perfect combination. It's just going to balance everything out. The salty, sweet, the bitter, all together it makes for a very, very nice, delicious meal. And you're just going to want to drizzle this on top. Just like that, and you can let it'll ooze down to the lower levels of the Brussels sprouts. Just put a little bit on the plate as like a garnish as well. Let people know that there's some sweetness in there. Hey guys, so if you want to make something delicious like this, perfect side dish for anybody, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have a lot of videos like this. If you need any chef needs, come to TigerChef.com.